guitar. And to Mike Posner, you remember him, who took a pill in Ibiza, now he's with the Futuristics. And they are turning up in different ways. Turn Up is the song here. A cool song with some cool vibes and attitude here. So yeah, let's start right away with this one. Capo on first. And we will not look at different chords. It's based upon the G, C, and D. But we will look at melodies or note patterns and stuff like that. So that is what we're gonna handle for this song and this tutorial. So yeah, like I said, capo on first. Let's start with the G pattern. That sounds like this. Okay, so that will be third on E in the bass, then third on E top string, then back to third E bass, then first E top, then open D, then first E top string, and then third E in the bass. We can stop there because that is pretty much half in. So, third E bass, third E top, third E bass, first E top, open D, first E top, and third E bass. And there's a short break after that, third E, and then it continues with this part. Okay, so that will be open B, then third E bass, first B, open D, open B, and open D. And that is the G pattern. Okay, so the last part was open B, third E in the bass, first B, open D, open B, and open D. So, slowly it sounds like this. Yeah. All right. So that will be the G pattern. Now let's look at the C. All right. So it sounds like this. All right. So it will be third A, then third E, then third A, then first E, then third A, then first E, and third E. All right. So the first part was third A, third E, third A, first E, third A, first E, third E. And then the second part will be this. So that will be third A, open B, third A, first B, third A, open B, open G. That's it for the C pattern. So slowly it sounds like this. All right. Then we have a final pattern left, and that will be from D, the D pattern, to C to G. And this time the C and G will be played in different ways. So when it's played together with this D, in that context, the D, C, G, then it's played in different ways. So we need to go over the two chords C and G again. But we'll start with the D. You will always play the D, C, G together like that, all right? So the D part is that's the D part. So that is open D, third E, open D, first E, third E, third B, and back to open D. Okay, so open D, third E, open D, first E, third E, third B, open D. Slowly. Then comes the C part, sounds like this. So that will be third on A, open E, third on A, then first B, open B, first B, and first E. Okay, so that was the C part in this context with the D, D, C, G. And the C was third A, open E, third A, first B, open B, first B, first E. And from this first B to the first E, I just go down and bar it or move my finger like this, okay? So I don't jump too much. I'm lazy, so I just go down and bar that one on the first frets. So some technique stuff there. And then we have the final chord or pattern left for the G, and that sounds like this. So pretty easy. You will play third E in the bass, then third E in top string, then back to third E in the bass, and then you will play everything on the E top string, first, third, and the end of first. So go back like this, back and forth, first, third, first, third, first. So the G, to summarize that part, was third on E in the bass, third on E in top string, third on E in the bass, and then you have this on E string, top string, first, third, first, third, first. Alright, so let's go over and play this phrase there. You can say this short little chord progression there, D, C, G. In that context, slow. So it sounds like this. Alright, so there you have everything you need for the song. Now we're just gonna go over the different parts. So it starts with an intro, which is just based upon the G 2 times, this main G. Remember, the C G we just learned is only when we play together with the D. And I will mention that, the D, C, G pattern. That will be everything in one, okay? Otherwise, we had the first G we learned, that will be the main G, you can say. So it starts in the intro with the main G. So okay, we play it for 2 rounds and then starts the actual song. So the first verse, you will play 2 rounds of G. Then comes the C, 1 time. And then you go back to G and play that for 1 time. Okay, so that chord progression, G2, C1, and G1, you will play that for 2 rounds. Okay, and right after these 2 rounds, we're still in the first verse, you will play 1 round of the D, C, G. All right. So 1 round of that. No, actually, that is the first verse. Sorry, 2 rounds of the G, 2, C1, and G1. So that will be the first verse. All right. I mixed it up with the chorus, which comes right now, and the lyrics I want to get turned up with my friends. Now you will play the G2, the C1, and G1. Okay, so you're gonna start in the same way as you played 1 round of the verse, but now after this 1 chord progression round, G2, C1, G1, you will play one round of the DCG. So the chorus will be 2 rounds of G, then C, and then G. And now comes one round of the DCG. And that will be the chorus. Right. Then comes the second verse. You will play in the same way, you can say, as the first chorus. So the second verse will be G2, C1, G1, that chord progression for one round, and then comes the DCG melody. Okay, so in the exact same way as the first chorus, that is the second verse. Okay, so it's a little bit mixed up there. Then comes the second chorus, and that is played in the same way as the first chorus. So again, you're gonna go G2, C1, G1, and then comes one round of the DCG. And then we have just the final part. We will push the post-chorus together with the outro, and that will be played in the same way again as the chorus and verse and all that good stuff, which means one round of G2, C1, G1, and then you end with the DCG. And that wraps it up for my Posners and the Futuristics. Turn up. All right. So there you got the different parts, and the challenge here is to get all the pickings right. I believe you give it a try and it will pretty much be in your muscle brain system or so, because you learn this pretty fast and it goes by itself. Especially this DCG, it's very cool. And yeah, so good luck with this one, guys. Hope it helped, and play tuned.